What's up guys, it's Alex from Everyday Biking and welcome back to quite a different video. So back there we've got my very first mountain bike, the 2017 Giant Talon 2. This was, like I said, my first 27.5 inch real mountain bike. So when I got this was not an expensive bike at all. It had a 3x10 Shimano Dior. It had basically just the basics of a entry-level hardtail, an SR center fork, etc. Anyways, this is not a bike check video. The point of today's video is to kind of show you guys some tips and some things that you can put onto your bike that aren't expensive, that will greatly improve your riding. These are more things put towards if you have more of an entry-level bike. So if you're one of our viewers out there that are sort of new to mountain biking, you don't have an expensive bike, you're just starting off, you just got a new mountain bike, maybe it's in the $1,000, it's maybe in the low $2,000, just an entry-level bike, then I think this video could be useful to you. So let's get into the video and start running down all the upgrades I've made on this bike and why I've made them and why I think you should make them. I think the single most important upgrade you could make on whatever your new mountain bike is a good, decent pair of flat pedals. The ones I have on here, the Race Face Chesters, are about $65 Canadian, and they are a really, really, really great pair of pedals. Just having your feet able to stick on something so they're not sliding off, because we all know the plastic or metal pedals that come with your bike stock when you pick them up at a store or whatever, those suck. Everyone knows they suck, so just get them off there and put on a decent pair of flat pedals. You will already feel a huge difference just having those pedals on there. One of the next things we put on the bike is actually the Brand X Ascend dropper post. So these things go for about 200 bucks on chain reaction cycles, and the Brand X Ascend is definitely not the fastest dropper out there, but for 200 bucks, it's a pretty good addition to have on your bike. I know that $200 may sound like a lot of money to put something on your bike, just having your seat go up and down. You may think that's useless, but I found that I was always constantly stopping whenever I was riding with my friends. So, oh, quickly, we're about to go on a descent. When I'd be riding with some of my better mountain bike friends, I would be like, oh god, I have to stop, and then I have to go undo the quick release, put down the seat, put the quick release back on, then ride down the downhill, and then we're done the downhill, put it back up. And so for me personally, the 200 bucks for a dropper post was such a smart investment. So that made a huge difference in my riding. I'd be able to just pop down my seat, do the descent, pop it back up, and it's not instant. It sometimes takes a little while for the seat to come up because it is only a $200 dropper post, but it made a huge difference in riding. Most entry-level hardtails come with really narrow bars, so another thing we added is the Brand X 740mm handlebars. The bike originally came with some really short XC handlebars, so having the wider ones gave us more control on the trail, and it just leads to more comfortable ride because the XC ones can get uncomfortable. One of the more recent things we changed on the bike is we switched from Maxxis Icons to Maxxis Ardents. Now the Ardents are a bit more knobbier and better when it's a little bit muddy, so it's a really great idea that when you get a new mountain bike, if it doesn't already come with a decent pair of moderately knobby tires, I'm not saying go right off to Minion DHRs or high rollers. Ardents are affordable, and they're a great pick for your beginner mountain bike. So I would highly suggest you invest in some decent knobby tires if your bike doesn't already have them. But these days, it's probably already highly likely that your bike came with Ardents from the factory. Another great thing to have on your bike is this Evoc Tour saddlebag. This little saddlebag actually carries a whole liter in it, which is pretty insane for its size. So you can fit a tire in there, you can fit some tire tools, tire levers, you can fit a multi-tool in there, you can fit a whole bunch of stuff. So if you want to go for a ride without a camelback, or you don't have a camelback, you can put a couple of tools in there. And also, and while I'm on this topic, we also have a pump attachment right on the frame, right next to the water bottle holder. That's super convenient to have. It's nice and small, just right there. It's a high volume pump, so it's great for just pumping up tires just on the go. It's a little bit tough if you have to pump an entire tire up, so I maybe wouldn't use it for that. But if you're just on the side of the trail and you need to quickly pump, it's good to have one right on the frame, so it's always there if you need it. And that's just advice for anyone, any bike. So we finally come to it. The number one thing you can do to your brand new mountain bike, the thing that will improve your bike the most, the one thing you can do is this. Take this off. Take this off. Take this off. And take all of these off. Get rid of them. Get rid of every single reflector on your bike. They're stupid. Get rid of them. And don't you dare leave your dork disc off. If I see you on the trail with a dork disc, you're getting a slap. And that's it for today. Please subscribe.